And then I'm coming over here. My tripod is actually broken, but there's 4 bolts that remove this tail housing on this guy. And so I pulled the other bolts off. One thing is, here's one of the replacement bolts right here. I mean, here's one of the mounting bolts, and I went ahead and reattached that. It's got the clip on it. The other one is like right there, and I'm going to just put those back in for the sole purpose of, number one, keeping the water out of the frame tube up here. See my wrench? There it is. And the other is, if I ever need a 6mm bolt on the trail, I now have 1, 2, and I got rid of the chain guide or guard, 3, 4. So it gives me some extra bolt opportunities. And before I put them in, sorry about all the traffic, I live right next to a racetrack. The Air Force fighter jets, I really don't mind. So, yeah, before I put them in, just put a little bit of grease on the threads. That way I can get them out again and help keep the water out. And then, let me come over here. I'll put this back like I had it. And right up here is the hole. And there's my bolt going in. So I got a little grease on the threads. I did chase all the threads with a tap before I put any of these guys in. There we go. And so now I have an extra bolt there. I know water's not going to get in the frame. I have an extra bolt there, which is for the bracket, which is the factory cable bracket, and no water's going to get in there too. I put grease on the threads just the same. So what I'm going to do is, I got this, sorry for no tripod. I had no idea it was broke until I went to get it. So what I did is I got this box. I got this from Amazon. DRZ, I'm sorry, DRs. There's too many DRZs and DRs in this garage. So I got this tail tidy, and it was like $32 or something like that. 34, I don't remember. It's made in China, USA, and there's the barcode, and it's made by Tomy, ex-Tomy, whatever. Anyway, this is a real nice unit. It is a aluminum bracket. It's got a coating over the top. It's actually come with more than everything I figured. It's come with 4 shrink wrap tubings, about 4 plastic ties. It came with the bolts that are going to hold this bracket on, although I'm not going to use these, and the main reason I'm not is because they're a hex head and the stock bolts are a 10mm. And if it ever loosens and stuff on the trail, the chances of me having a Allen wrench with me that size is probably slim to none compared to me having a 10mm. The other thing it comes with is an LED light for the license plate light, and it's got 2 wires. I'm not going to use these male pigtails, and then it's just going to go into there. You got 2 wires on the back of the stock license plate bracket, and so I'm actually going to cut it right about up here somewhere, and then I'm going to run it through here. The only other thing I can recommend is, I've already done it a long time ago when I mounted this fender, but once you remove this, because it's going to go on to this bracket here and this bracket here. That's going to be it. That's all it needs. But once you remove the original fender, make sure you cover up this hole, which is under this metal tape. Otherwise, you'll fill your license plate, I'm sorry, your taillight assembly full of water. So just one thing to keep in mind. You might want to make sure, or I might want to make sure these guys are sealed up. Maybe put a little silicone or something on them. But so anyway, that's it. Yeah, it's yeah. Here's the bracket. And it's going to go on just like that, and that's going to be it. And then that's KLR. So anyway, that's going to go on just like that. And there's 2 bolts, stock bolts that came with it, which are these guys. And then I'm going to use a bigger washer. Got a mosquito trying to get at me. Just to give it a little more contact area when it fits in. It's going to be coming in like this. Alright, so that's how we're going to do that. And I'm juggling this one-handed, which I don't like to do. There we go. So that's the way it's going to go up in there. I've already cleaned the threads on these guys. I'm going to put a little blue Loctite on here, maybe even some red, and then mount this thing up. There we go. And then this guy is going to go on like that. Got it? Got it. Good. So anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and mount these up. Okay, the sun's going down. It only takes you about half hour, 45 if you're not filming. But it's coming out of here like I showed you before. I'm going to silicone that up. It's going to come over here. I'm going to strap it to the frame over here. Going to strap it over here. I'm using these smaller diameter white ones because it goes from 2 wires in this one to 2 separates, and then I'll just tape these guys together, and then it's going to be strapped to the frame, and I'm going to get busy. So yeah, so we're all done here, and like I said, I'm going to put silicone here. I may even put a little bit of dabs on the ends here before I tape it, and then I'm going to strap it up to the frame like so, and the rest I'll tuck under the seat. Here we go. But like I said, I'm going to put some more tape on this guy just so I have a nice wrapping. And then here's the light right here. That brings it into perspective a little bit more. And then the plate will sit right there. So yeah, like I said, if you're not filming and dinking around, then yeah, it's an easy job no matter what. It's a half hour, an hour. So yeah, so here it is, guys. We got the new tail tidy from Amazon hooked up. Like I said, it's got the shrink wrap around the wiring. I'm gonna silicone this here where you see the lights coming out, and then I got a clamp here, just regular zip tie, the factory clamp, which kind of coils over, holds it good. Comes up here, got another zip tie up there. There you go. And on the outside, there you go. So LED taillight. So we're LED again. We're saving a little bit more power. So not that it matters, but so this is the new thing. Like I said, I'll put a link on Amazon for it. But yeah, I think it'll be good. And we got rid of, where the heck is that thing? Here it is. And we got rid of this big old thing. So, I mean, not that this doesn't weigh a lot, it doesn't make a difference, but, and I never wanted to buy like the $100 ones they have on Pro Cycle and stuff, but for 30-something bucks shipped to my door, yeah, this thing's really nice. It's, it's powder coated, it's nice, aluminum, lightweight, comes with all the stuff you need. And so that's where we're at now. The old Suzuki is rocking a new tail. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.